Hey, wake up. There's no sleeping here. You're not supposed to be here. You're. Oh, yeah. Hi there. It's me. As usual, goofing off, playing with uh, monster heads. Okay, so, yes, I'm back. This is Grimjahk. Hey there. Welcome to. Oh, what am I. Um, okay, then. I have a mob that just spawned over there, and it's a skeleton with a bow. So I have to go kill the skeleton with a bow, and I need to put a. So I've been working on. Whoa, that was interesting. Okay, then. I have been working on some quests. I have cleared out a bunch of stuff in my quest log, as you can see. And well, not only there, I also worked on that one. Got a couple of those done. Tinker Toys got a bunch done. Storage Wars got a few done. Not really a bunch. Power Grid. No, basically, I went through and cleaned up a little. What have we got in here? Oh, haven't collected that one yet, but I've already got rubber trees. Wow, that's loud. Is that super loud to you too? Hold on one second. Let me check my sound levels here. No, that should be normal for you. Hold on one moment though. I'll be right back. Okay, so I worked on clearing up some of my quest log. I also, as you see, put a couple of slimy tree saplings out just because they're like minorly entertaining. There we go. That was one of my quest rewards, so I started growing them and took on another couple of quests. My plan today is to try and get my head around finishing, or at least temporarily finishing, the Botania line so that we can get on to something else. I have many things that I'd like to work on. I want to make that mob drop spawner. I want to make a mob farm. I want to get started on the back room of the factory for automation. A couple other things that I want to do. I'll probably throw together a sludge farm over there somewhere. One thing I did do was I added. I'm going to take a quick nap. Oh, hello there, tree. I added in some jungle saplings to my tree farm, took out the rubber tree bits. The rubber parts I moved over here to get them out of the way. And I just left room for the one rubber tree farm right there. Let's see if the watering can will spawn one, just because it's 1, 2, 3. Go away, tree. There we go. And that's a big one. So it won't last long. Well, that's because it's first day the oak tree is taking it out and took out chunks of it. There it goes. Bye-bye, tree. And it immediately, when I hooked it up and started it running, I put the barrels down for the logs and the saplings, and it immediately cacked on me. It just hung. And then I realized I needed a place to put vines. So I threw that part down, and threw that box down for the vines. And fortunately, vines will also compost. So I've been grabbing stacks of vines and throwing them in my hopper as a way to clean out that box periodically and get more dirt going. So, well, that was quick. And so what I'm going to do right now, the thing that I absolutely want, and actually I want to do two things. One, I want to point out to you that I did go through the Botania stuff fairly rapidly. Yes, you can always go back and look at what I did and how I did it. But there is right here in the basics and basics and mechanics, the very first part, is a tutorial of the basics. You click that, and it will walk you through the entire, everything that I covered, actually, all the way from the day blooms and the pure daisies and harvesting the wood and stone to flower petals, the petal apothecary, even talks you through the runes. So it really is a very easy step-by-step guide built right into the Lexica Botanica. As you see, the arrow points you where you're supposed to go, what to read, and it shows you all the way through. So I'm going to go ahead and close that right now. But what I want is, what is it? Let's go back to here and type in sash. Hi, hello. Okay, you're not helping. Soujourners sash. Yes, this is what I want. This is Rune of Earth, Rune of Air, a mana steel ingot, and 4 leather. I think I got this covered now. So, I don't have any cow parts up here. Okay. Let's see if Fred's actually been productive. Fred's on my short list. He's not been helping much. Come on, Fred. I warned you. Get it together, buddy. No back talk. Just do it. Yeah, I hear you. Now, one thing I did do was excuse me about that, made some more safari nets, got some cows captured. I am going to be setting up a rancher and a meat packer. I need to get some pink slime rolling relatively quick, so that's what I need to do in order for that to happen. And let's go make my Soujourners sash so you can see how awesome this thing is. For those of you that don't know, it's just awesome. I can't really put it any other way than that. So I need a Rune of Earth and a Rune of Air. Rune of Earth, Rune of Air. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rune of Earth, Rune of Air, and a Sojourner sash, and put it in your normal slot, and then just click it. Again, excuse me. And now I'm really fast. Zoom. And step assist means that you don't have to jump over single block items. You automatically go right over the top of them. So where that is a potential danger is if you are using a single block rail system around the edge of your platform, you have the potential to accidentally, if you're backing up, you just step right over it and plummet. However, and it also is a jump assist. So you will jump higher than you would normally. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick demonstration as soon as I find my weapon of mass destruction. And I'm going to kill off some food. Hello, food. Whoa. Yes, food. Hello, food. Okay, so, +1 modifier. Whoops, I hear another chicken. That's probably Fred. Yeah, that's Fred. Okay, so, while I can't walk over the fence, with the Sojourner's sash, I can jump over it. So you can put, once you have the Sojourner's sash, you can put fences periodically all over your base if you really wanted to. And that would keep mobs from sneaking up on you or entering an area that you don't want them to go into. I'm sorry, my voice is scratchier than usual, and I apologize for that. Actually, I think it's the amount of talking I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, because I'm doing these recordings, and that's a lot more talking than I usually do, which for those that know me would be laughing hysterically at this point, but it's true, because I talk all the time at work. I just don't normally talk all the time at home. So, I got my Soujourners sash. I'm quite happy about this. Yay! You can now jump two heights, so I should be able to jump right up to the top of that. So that kind of scared me too, but that's normal. And there is an upgrade to the Soujourners sash. I can't show it to you because it's a state secret, and I've been sworn to secrecy by the Alfheim Society, Alfheim, you know, the elves. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to work on the next step. The next step is the portal to Alfheim. And you get there by doing, two steps. First thing I have to do before I can make the portal to Alfheim is I need to make Terrasteel. And Terrasteel is, I don't want to say it's a challenge. It's an annoyance. Nah, it's not even really that bad. Again, type it up right now because I've got the tutorial going. It's going to keep telling me to go back, and it's going to keep trying to talk me through what it wants me to do. I need a rune of mana, and a rune of mana, if I recall correctly. Rune of mana is, do I recall correctly? No, that's not it. Hello, there we go. Okay, 5, I was thinking 4 and a mana pearl. Okay, so I can't use that. I'm going to go ahead and try and crank this out right here with you taking place. See, now that I've got the Soujourners sash, I run real fast. Okay. So we take this, and I'm going to just go ahead and drop the whole thing. So now I have 16. I only need 1, and I need... Whoop. And I need a single, and I need you, and you, and you. And there, remember how I was commenting that when it automatically dumps to the ground? Hopperhawk. Hopperhawk is the botanical equivalent to the void hopper, vacuum hopper, I'm sorry. So if you plant it in the ground and it will automatically collect everything within like a 4 radius or 3 radius. And if you provide it mana, it will collect even further distance. So anything that hits the ground. So near a tree farm, it would collect. And I got more trees. I got more slime trees. Yay. Okay. Brains. I have them. I just don't use them. So the Hopperhawk will collect things that are automatically function. So then the only thing that you would need to do is come up with a way to automatically parse out the ingredients for your runes. So I have my mana rune. I have 1 of each of the others. And now all I need for the amalgamation plate, I think it, what is it? A-M-A-L. No. I'm going to look it up in the lexica because that's going to be faster. I need block of mana steel and 3 lapis blocks. Okay, so we take... Oh, that's lovely. I have too much on me. Oh. Where did I get that? I don't know. Okay, I need to... I'm going to break for 1 second. I'm going to clear out my inventory. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. One thing I just noticed in my inventory, which some of you may have already noticed, is I had my OP quest book again. There were 2 quests that I had already completed that I didn't want to fight with, and so I just cleared them. It was the, well, it doesn't matter what they were. I cleared them and then threw away the goodies that I got from them. Let's see, what else do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of the rubber tree. Actually, I want to put the rubber tree where, no. Where is my rubber tree saplings? Move these over here. What did I do with the rubber tree saplings? Oh, I left them right here. That was kind of silly. All right. So I got that. I got that. Now I need to make the lapis blocks. That's not a lapis block. All right. 1, 2, 3. And get rid of that. Whoops. Now I wonder if this actually matters where they are. And of course it does. Oh, so helpful. All right, water, earth, fire, air. Water, earth, fire, air. There we go. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. There we go. I know I've said this word correctly at some point. Agglomeration plate. Now I've made it. So let's move forward. Set up and ready to receive mana. Tossing a single... All right. Now, this is going to... I need 4 more plates. Or 4 more... Yeah, as it turns out, it uses up exactly 1 stack of lapis. So you need one full stack of lapis before you are ready to do this particular task. You need a 3x3 location, and you're going to want it near... I'm going to go ahead and just tear this up right here. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do this. I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go. Now, notice. Oops. Did I take that much damage from that? Or, I don't know. Let's do it again. Yeah, I did take damage. The Soujourners sash does reduce damage slightly, I believe. Let's look it up just to... no, I'm not going to look it up. It doesn't matter. Okay, I need that. I need that. I need 5 living rock. How am I doing on living rock? Only 9. I need to make some more living rock. And then you put the agglomeration plate on the top. Now, it does ask for spark. It does recommend sparks, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I will look up the recipe to show it to you, and then I will do it. Spark. Sparks are interesting. I need matched petals, mana petals, a gold nugget, and some blaze powder. And I need at least 2. So I need 1 to go over my mana source and 1 to go over the basically the receptacle that's going to get that mana. So let me throw those together real quick. I need 12. I don't need 12 stacks. I need 2 gold nuggets. not gold nugget stacks. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that config that locks one way or the other. It doing two different ways throws me off. And then I need some mana petals. So let's go see what I got the most of. 51, 61, 68, 85 light blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just like that, now we come over here and I go, what is it? Up, nope, it's up, up, down. And that, and those. Ha! 2 sparks. There we go. So we take the spark, and we put one right there, and we put one right. Just click on the device, and it'll put it up there. So now, when I grab my wand, it should show me. It's not showing them talking to each other, but they don't need to yet. So now, in order to make that Terrasteel, which I will need, so I'm going to go ahead and make one. Hello. I know it's, yeah, there we go. Nope, it's not going to show me here. So I need a mana diamond, I need a mana pearl, and I need to look up the last item in the book. Okay, so there's that. So we go back to here. Terrasteel. We did that. We did that part. And I take a mana, there we go. Mana steel, mana pearl, and a mana diamond. Now, the same thing that we did before. When you do something like this, you can, first of all, just so that you know, you can collect the sparks back. Oh yeah. So with your wand, shift right click on it to get your spark back. And I need another hopper and another open crate. So I believe I have another hopper. There it is. I'm going to make an open crate very quickly. And let's go ahead and do that. Save that one. And I want to build up from there. So we go 1, 2, 2. Drop that one there, and then put that one there. That. And take the spark. Put the spark there. And then I can do this. All right, so we have 1 mana pearl, 1 mana diamond, and I'm going to want more than 1, so I'm going to go ahead and put 1, 1, and 1, and it's doing its magic. So while it is doing this, I'm going to run and, I'll watch it. Don't want to spoil the surprise, come back with it already made. Now, this will guzzle mana. So this was at about a half a tank. And if I miscalculated, now if I try to do it again, it will not have enough mana. So what I will do now is grab one of my mana tablets, and because I want to make a couple of these. So accepting mana from items, drop that in there and let it drain that while I run over here, sleep through the night, and then I'm going to grab the grab some more. Actually, I'm going to I'll be right back. I don't want to keep eating up too much time because I do want to get my portal to Alfheim open. And I will be right back. And I'm back. So we are going to run over again just a little bit this time. This time I know it. So what we need to make for this is severalfold. We've got to make a controller, which is going to use one of the two Terrasteel that I made. Elven Gateway Core. I already made the Glimmering Living Wood, and I already have the Living Wood. Now, what we're also going to need to make is, going back through here again, the mana pylons. Mana pylons are going to require me to take, what was it, 2 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Or did I get it wrong? There we go. That doesn't make sense. The blue is on top and the gold is... Okay, whatever. And one more just like that. Natura pylon. Now, that covers the raw materials. Now I got to start putting the thing together. Now, the thing to note is I need a grid that is 7 wide and 4 deep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a quick platform right off of here. And we're going to set it up there. And you know what? I'm going to do it with living wood just because I think that'll look cool. And it may not, and I may change my mind and redo it, but that's what I'm going to do. And I will be right back because, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I am trying a little experiment just because I think it looks better, but we'll see if it actually works. I have moved instead of having it all sit on one surface, I moved the mana pools and the core down one, or basically brought the floor up around it. And I need to get some mana into these mana pools. Fortunately, I have numbered my feathers for just such an emergency. Another reference that many of you may not get, but it's okay. It's entertaining to me. Foghorn Leghorn was a god. I'll just say that. Okay. I actually have a little piece of paper on the wall at work that says, boy, you are about to exceed the limitations of my medication. Yeah. Okay, so we are doing that. That is more or less full. And that one is going to finish up unloading, and the little mana tablet goes like pale white as soon as it's empty. And the little lightning bolts stop. Just like that. So I can grab that. Now, you'll also notice I put a sticky piston over here. The book says, if I can find the book says that once you power it up, in theory, it says it'll slowly drain to keep itself powered. If it runs out of mana, the thing will be broken. The amount of mana required to open up the portal is orders of magnitude higher than it is to keep it maintained. Okay, I will not disagree with that, with the exception. To open it up takes, let's just call it 100 points of mana. To maintain it costs 5. If you're going to have it open for 20 days in game, that's probably going to cost you closer to 500. So I personally say, let's see if this works. It did. All right, I'm happy because it functionally looks good and it works. Okay, so it is all good and happy. So now, what you do is you take your Lexica Botanica and you throw it in. Bye-bye. And it comes back. Now you have the Elven version. Okay, so now we can look up the cool stuff. The cool stuff, like, oh yeah, the one that I'm going to look up first is the Loony. The Loony is I don't want to say my end game, but it is my favorite bit from Elvenguard for the simple reason that I can double up my Endoflame farm and generate serious loads of mana and then have it, what's wrong? Oh, baby's out of power. Okay, let me go sleep through the night because I'm going to get attacked by something here any minute. You can basically set it up so that it generates loot, chest loot from spare mana. So a secondary Endoflame farm can generate 15, 20 chests worth of loot, and you get things like division sigils and wild growth. The wild growth is another one of the there we go. Is another one of the I clicked something and my computer went, I don't think so. All right, where did that go? There it is. All right. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yes. It generates and chest only loots, and it also generates a lot of other little miscellaneous crap, but the key here is that you get things like division sigils without having to fight the wither. You get all sorts of other things that are nearly impossible. What is it? What's the one I'm thinking of? Is it wild growth? Somebody knows what I'm thinking of, and they're saying it out loud right now at their screen, and I am not remembering what it is. It's not something that you can make either. Overgrowth seed. That's it. That's the one. The overgrowth seed is chest only. You cannot make this. But what it does is it supercharges anything. You turn it, put it on grass or on ground, and it supercharges whatever flower you put on there. So if you put a mana generating or a flower that will help growth, add growth ticks, it'll just like quadruple them. It's cool. If you're doing a lot of farming, you're doing a lot of automated agricraft, etc. That's one way to really superpower your farm. Okay, so I need to take one more look at this. Actually, I need to go grab some food because my tummy is growling at me. Boom. Okay. So what you do now is once you have okay, come on. Let's go with Portal. Portal to Alfheim. We get through that. Yes, we did all that. Now we can throw stuff in, and it thought it. Okay. It's not. All right. Message from the Elven Guard. Okay, that's what it is. I skipped over it because I didn't read it. It basically this opening intro, which is 3 pages. I'm not going to read it to you because we're already over time. It talks about stuff to throw into to them, and they will trade it for their materials. So I'm trying to remember which ones they are. So I'm going to do it this way. I need dust. Whoops. No. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to find it. And here we go. Found it. In Alphamancy, Resources of Alfheim, it talks you through what you throw in. You throw in 1 living wood, you get back 1 dream wood. You throw in 2 blocks of mana steel, and you get 1 block of elementium. Elementium, there we go. Per mana pearl, you get pixie dust. Per mana diamond, you get dragonstone. So basically, the best thing to do is plan ahead a little bit, know what you're going to need a bunch of. I've got... I'll go ahead and just clean myself out of my mana steel. Except for 1. And I'm going to toss the lot in there. Now, you throw a stack of something in, it only processes them 1 at a time. So it will continue to throw them out. While it's doing that, I'm going to grab a stack of living wood, and I'm going to grab, do I have any? I do have some mana pearls. All right, we'll go with that, and I'll go with the mana diamonds. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and toss that in, and that's all going to come flying out a little bit at a time. Now, the Dreamwood. What is it that I need for... Oh, yeah, the Dreamwood gives me my Elven Spreaders, which are basically mana spreaders on steroids, and that will start moving my mana faster from downstairs. And then I have the mana diamonds. I'll throw those in there as well. And I have the mana pearls. I'll throw those in there as well. So as soon as it's done with the Dreamwood, take a few moments, I should start seeing some other stuff. And if I don't, then I just threw away some materials because they can't keep track of overflow. But we shall see. Yeah, I'm running really late. I apologize for that, but I wanted to get this all wrapped up. I wanted you to see what the... Yep, there we go. It does take the overflow. And I don't see my diamonds, though. Where's my dragonstone? Are you not going to give me dragonstone? Oh, there they are. Okay, there we go. Dragonstone. So that's how it works. This is Botania in a rush job. It is really, really cool stuff. It's just a little bit grindy at times. I cut away enough of it and did enough of my setup, gathering all my materials. So I saved you some of that tedium. But I can probably start sopping up some of this mana again. And sparing mana to items. Charge that. There we go. Okay, so I actually succeeded in completely wrapping up Botania that I wanted to get done. So next episode we can get on to other stuff that might be a little more interesting. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you're interested in seeing all of my series, hit the subscribe. Give me some comments. Let me know what you liked or didn't like. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.